shit. Yeah. I'm back out the bank. But yeah, dealing with the death of a brother, it is, oh man, it is something that you can't describe. Uh, deep hated, uh, deep rooted hatred for each other. And I'm over here, I call everybody at home, but it don't even matter. It don't even matter. You're in a foreign country and you receive that one of your relatives have died, and then you realize, then later on you discover how they died, and people was there. It makes you so frustrated about dealing with shit like that. When you're trying to focus, don't nobody want to give you no answers. Now my mom and dad is gone, so now everybody's like buck wild. So now you think about the next generation, how they see shit happening. So my I don't have any kids, but my niece and nephew, now how you think they're gonna handle their family members or their brothers die if there's no close relationship? And I'm the one that's trying to keep all of them together. So during all this process, it has been one hell of a thing on me. I had to cuss my brother kids out, cuss my older brother out, cuss my two other stepsisters out, and I told them that they put me through drama. I mean, not drama, but trauma, because how they did when my mom died, then they did it 8 years later when my dad died. I was like, oh no, I called all their asses out by name. Who with this foolishness? You know, they want to act like they have not done a goddamn thing, and I wish they did, but they cause more problems than trying to solve problems. And I just couldn't take it no more, y'all. I couldn't even take it. So how would y'all feel being far away, you know, I mean, in another country, there is water between y'all, or it's, you know, quite a few distance from you, and you've realized one of your siblings had died, or your mom or your dad died, and don't nobody know, they don't want to tell you shit, and you go along with it because you're in shock. But then after the shock wear off, you want to like, hey, what the fuck happened? Everybody's like, they numbs the word, but they want to play all secure, all. They want to be concerned about the situation, and while the person was alive, they didn't give a damn. So I'm just bewildered about this. So I say, let me go I was on Facebook talking shit and all that other stuff, and some people would watch my video that I did last January 6th, and they was like, oh my God, he's just going off on everybody. I said, no, it's time to stop this bullshit. If you don't like nobody, stay your ass away. You know what I'm saying? They're always causing problems. They're always causing problems. Y'all know who y'all got goddamn family members like that. The one that does the least and think they're more important in their life is a goddamn shamble. And then you got the one that been in the military, or he think he better than everybody, or she thinks she better than everybody, and their life is a fucking mess. And who they dealing with, they're controlling them because they got some kind of blackmail on their asses, their husbands or their kids or the sisters. Everybody taking sides and shit. I had to cuss all their asses out, y'all. I cussed all their asses out. I said, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Because my mom had 5 boys. My stepfather had about 8 kids or something so. And they got a nerve. My mom we've been with my stepdad since we was kids. And my stepsister, Angie, she would say, your daddy, your mama took my daddy and all that other shit like that there. And she would say that for years and years. So my dad died like 3 years ago. And I told Angie, I said, bitch, who you gonna blame now? Who you gonna blame now? That was 3 years ago when I said it. She hung on me, she blocked me. So now when my brother died, and it just, you know how stuff just triggers you? You know what I'm saying? To know that what people did, you know, with your grandma, whatever, you couldn't say anything about it. Now it's a brother. And you see what the hell your aunt did, your sister did, your brother did, your cousin. And it's just like, well, keep quiet, you know, all this stuff. I say, this the point right here, y'all. Y'all keep shit quiet. Y'all keep shit quiet. You keep shit quiet. I'm standing right here. Hi, how you doing? Good. I'm standing right here at the square, and this is another little place where the buses and the train, intersect together. So it's like a little corner. A little corner. It's not a big square, but it's a lot of people here. So you see buses and trains, people, and there's a school around here. This is a community center back here. But yeah, I just had to go off and bust off on their asses, y'all. So how many of y'all experiencing all that there? And they don't want you to say anything. They want you to keep quiet. I said, no, not this goddamn time. I said what my stepsister them did to us. And they was like, oh, my daddy. I said, if that was your goddamn daddy, he should have stayed with y'all. But he did. He stayed with us. And when my mom passed, y'all put him in a nursing home. So how much he was y'all goddamn daddy? So they hollering about this, that, and the other. I was like, girl, sit down somewhere. It was two of them, too. I called both of their asses out by name. Like they all important and shit. They ain't got shit. Just as miserable as a motherfucker. Now, I said with me, I live over here by myself. So if anything, it'll be normal. Well, not normal, but most likely that they'll find me by myself on the floor 5-10 days or whatever. But not when my brother lived around his son. And my brother that went and checked on him, my older brother, nobody called him, I guess, until Christmas. Because he called me December, between the 15th and the 18th, my brother called me. Then my older brother went over there to check, to drop him something off. And then nobody hear from him. You know what I'm saying? My cousin's husband had to go and find him, a non-blood related. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not blaming my cousin because they got their own shit. He has a son that lives there. And now he's on Facebook crying and like he important. My brother up there, like they all at there. Baby. Y'all don't even know. I ain't a bad motherfucker. But come on now. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Everybody knows the difference between right and wrong because everybody have a job. Your ass keep getting wrong, you're gonna get put out. And I have consequences I have to take care of. But you know what I'm saying? But I would have never not checked on my brother because I tried to call back before I went out of town for Christmas. So I was going to Switzerland. I live in Germany. So we got here with the telephones, you can use the phone. But Switzerland is not in the EU. So they got their own telecom system and you get roaming charges and the shit'll be huge. So when I got to where I was, I didn't call my brother. I just figured he was on my cousin's house and stuff like that there. And everybody be all, together because he moved from Orlando to Jacksonville. But little did I know the next day on the 26th, after I got back from Switzerland, I get a call that my brother's in the hospital and it wasn't doing good. He had been on the floor for 5 days in his feces and all that other shit. My brother and his nephew didn't call him. And I said, again, I'm not going to put my cousin in it because they got their own business in daycare. But his son lived 10 minutes away from him. And so they want to play all this here. And I said, oh, hell no. So I ain't going to say I could have saved my brother's life. No. But I knew I would have been checking on a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't seen my brother physically in 12 years. But we talked on the phone. And you know how people are when they talk on the phone, they'll tell you all like, so, like I'll be like, oh, my life is going, no, my life is going hectic right now. Shit just ain't going right. Now I just tell them it ain't going right, But I can live in the States, I can live everywhere. But to see somebody that have went from being a physical guy, because my brother worked every day, he was a maintenance man, and he was on his job. He wasn't playing about being late, he would be on time. But these motherfuckers didn't even know. They didn't even care how he was like walking up straight or bending, or instead of him leading the pack, he was the last one in the pack. They didn't give a shit. They didn't give a shit, y'all. They didn't give a shit. So me over here analyzing everything, because I got my own business and all this other shit, trying to worry about when I'm getting money, how I'm getting money, making customers mad, because I own a hair salon, and I have shit to go on, and I'm worried about everybody else, but they're not worried about each other. They literally standing next to each other, I would say. All of them live in the United States except for me. And to be living abroad to hear what you hear, I know y'all get it, like y'all in California or Alaska or somewhere, or even in the military, or you're on business trip and you come back and something happened and ain't nobody tell you shit. Nothing. How would you feel? So this is part 2 of the one I just did, because I end up pausing the thing, so it'll be 2 parts. Part A I'll do up, and then part B is this one. So how y'all feel living abroad, getting information about one of your siblings passing away, and don't nobody want to know, and they all right there? How do y'all feel? Let me know down in the comments. Get back with you. Happy 25. Ciao.